You need to get some rest, Frank. You nearly died.
I can't rest until I make you really understand what has happened to me.
But I do understand. And it was amazing. What's important right now is that you take care of yourself, okay? Just rest for a little while. I'll be right here with you.
Come here. Look at me. I want you to understand. I am a changed man. I did some awful things to you.
Because of all the things you saw when you were a kid, your mother, that man, all those terrible memories you kept bottled inside.
But it made me lash out at you and hurt you.
And I understood why.
But it still hurt. And then I thought I could handle those memories, but I couldn't until I took on the power of the Avatar. Then I felt healed.
It's like all that doubt and pain are gone from your eyes.
Because that man who said those terrible things to you and wanted to punish you is gone, Karen, vanished. And a better, stronger man has taken his place.
I didn't know how to help you, Frank. All I could do is watch you drift away. It just broke my heart.
Maybe I had to go through what I did to get back to where I am now, to be the man the Avatar chose. And he did choose me, Karen, me.
Oh, that's because you're an honorable man. A man who's kind and helps women and even went back in time to right a wrong and bring me back home. You're the man I fell in love with.
Well, you don't know how good it finally feels to be able to talk to you like this. To share what I've been through.
The spirit tapped into the strongest part of you.
You've always seen that part of me, Karen. But there are others who still don't believe. Who won't ever understand. I only tried to help people who needed me. Ian and Rafe tried to trap me. They tried to hurt me.
That's because they were scared with everything they've been through.
I can't let them stop me, Karen. I have to stop them first. And I will.
I admit, I don't remember our love story the way Livy does, but since I lost my memory...
How's your memory now?
I know how wonderful and loving Livy's been to me. I know that she believes in me and she trusts that I'm going to be there to take care of her.
It's a simple question, Rafe. It's a question that any newlywed, any man whose wife is carrying his child would be able to answer.
I tried to tell you.
Well, your answer's poetic, but it doesn't fly.
I made a promise, and I'm going to keep it, okay?
My daughter deserves to be loved. She needs stability, Rafe. She craves it. She needs it in her life because her mother and her aunt were never dependable. And God knows I was never there.
Well, just because you weren't there for it doesn't mean I won't.
Look, if you can't give her her whole heart, then let her go, Rafe. Don't let her die trying to prove herself to you.
You're not even giving us a chance. Okay, you're talking as if Livy and I are strangers, and okay, maybe it feels that way a little bit, but I am trying. And I know how screwed up her family is, and I know that being loved for her is as important as the air she breathes, okay?
But my daughter's not like other women. I mean, she's done things that a reasonable person would believe were...
crazy. That's what you want to say, right? That's what you're thinking. That's what you're really worried about. You think Livy is this broken, fragile flower who's going to end up in an institution just like her mother, right? Okay, well, you know what? I'm not going to let that happen. And whether I have your approval or not, I am Livy's husband. And I'm going to take care of her. So I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go take my wife home. Okay?
Mr. Kovich, yeah, I just need a couple of minutes.
Sure.
I guess the reality of what could have happened just suddenly hit me. We all could have died. Me and Rafe and the baby and And you?
Yeah. Well, it's a really good thing then that everybody's okay, all of us.
I suddenly feel really, really tired, even too weak to move.
When's the last time you ate?
I don't know, a long time ago, I guess.
Okay, that's not good.
I used to never have to worry about eating, but now I have to worry because of this baby. I have to worry about eating and staying healthy because this life is so precious.
Why don't you take some of this? It's not very big, but it's got a lot of carbs and protein and stuff in it. And it's pretty good. What?
I forgot about your secret stash.
You laugh, but I can remember several times that you stole these out of my purse. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, you always came to my rescue.
You came to my rescue a few times that I can remember, too.
Share?
That's so weird. It's kind of like we were just friends.
Again, friends. You know, I always used to think about getting married and us having kids and our kids playing with each other.
Mm-hmm. Running into that house, yelling, Aunt Livy, Aunt Allison.
Voting you the second one of them would say mommy or sprouted a tooth or something.
Yeah. I always thought that we'd be friends forever.
Me too. I always thought you would be my best friend.
Until you married the man that I love. Did it ever, for 1 second, give you the slightest bit of guilt? Were you just running so fast to the altar you couldn't even think about it?
Allison, I know you're never gonna forgive me. And I know how much you love him, and I am not stupid. I can see the way he looks at you. But doesn't this innocent child have the right to be raised by both of its parents?
Don't do this to me.
I have to, because you can rip apart my dreams and this child's future. You can so easily just go after Rafe and get him. And I'm not asking you to do this for me, but do it for the baby that he has already learned to love. Please.
Please don't do this.
Do you love him enough to let him stay with his family? Allie, do you love him enough to walk away?
No matter what you think, it's not up to me whether or not to let Rafe go.
No, Allison. I need to save my marriage because of this baby.
And Rafe needs to save his soul.
What are you talking about?
He came back to this earth in human form for a reason.
And I think that was to marry me and to have this baby.
That was your doing. Rafe needs to make his own choices and his own destiny.
Yeah, what about this child's destiny? Don't you think it's connected to Rafe's? This is the first real thing Rafe has ever had.
Libby, how you feeling?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I was just thanking Allison for saving our lives. And for putting this child before her concerns.
We're both really grateful. I mean, if anything had happened to this baby, well, just thanks. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should get you home, okay?
Yeah, right. Hey, Allie, think about what I said. Please. A soul without love is a lost soul. What about this baby's destiny? Don't you think it's connected to Rafe's?
I need all of my daughter's medical records pulled right away. Livy Kovich. Yes, it's important.
Whoa. Take it easy. Take it easy. I got you.
Rafe, just hold me, please.
Okay.
Tighter, please.
Okay. All right.
I'm so sorry this happened.
No. Okay. It's my fault. I got careless.
It's just that I love you. I love you so much. And I would fall apart if I ever lost.
I have to finish what I started.
But everybody thinks the Avatar is dead, don't you see? It's over. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. And now you and me are back together where we belong.
Yes. But they have to be taught a lesson.
No. Revenge is never the answer. Shouldn't finding each other be enough after all the time we've wasted? It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Frank.
It's just us.
The way it's supposed to be.
Karen, it's always been you. I want you.